Hey guys, what's going on? It's Trickster, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a gameplay commentary on the map Cargo. This is actually not my gameplay. I was in the game. This is actually a kid on my team's gameplay during a league play game. We're playing Search and Destroy, and this is something I really like to show because this kid did really well. And at the end of the game, what ended up happening actually was we ended up, I think, losing the first 2 rounds or something like that. And we decided to try to make a comeback. So it's like tied 2-3 or something like that. And my other two teammates left. So the two teammates left. So it was 2-on-4 about halfway through the game. And me and this kid end up making a big comeback and going for the win. We end up winning by 2 rounds. So it was pretty cool, you know. And this kid dropped, I believe, like 17-4. And that's pretty much double their team for 4. That's 4 rounds. He killed the entire team. And that's pretty cool. I wanted to show this kid off. He was really good. Did a really nice job, also with communication and everything. He just did a really nice job overall. And I really wanted to give this kid some credit. It's something I would like to do. You know, if I ever hop into a game with anyone and like say they do well or whatever in league and pubs and whatever it might be, any game, any console, whatever. You know, I'll go to theater mode, give them credit, or just record it. If they're lucky and I'm recording on a different game, you know, I'll give them credit. I'll like post it up, edit it for them and stuff, and do a nice little commentary over it, and I can make a video for that day. So it works out nice. What I want to talk to you guys about today was the Xbox One and PS4 rival head-to-head. In my other video, I said I was going to do a better in-depth detail about which one I necessarily think is better and which one I do think, you know, is really good. And which one I think you should get and which one, you know, it's all opinion, but, you know, which one has better specs, and people always wonder what has more, what is better, what is like more eligible to be on MLG, what is more this, that, and stuff like that. I'm here to try to answer those questions today. Some things a lot of kids ask me even at my school is which one do you think MLG is going to be on? I'm going to answer this first just because a lot of competitive gamers will watch this in hopes to try to find out. There has been no release saying MLG is on a certain console just yet. There has been nothing said about it. There has been nothing discussed just yet. At least to what I've heard and what I've researched, there's nothing been discussed. What I truly believe, I believe that they might stick with Microsoft because of the fact they have been with them so long. They could have a contract, which is why they only went with PS3 for 1 year. Then they got back. They could have a contract for a longer time, even for next-gen consoles. They could have, you know, a series or something, but I believe that if MLG does not have a contract with Microsoft, saying that they have to stay with them for a certain amount of years or anything, I believe that the next gen console for MLG will be the PS4. Now that is your opinion on what you think it is. I believe it because the fact is, I heard the PS4 was supposed to have some graphic enhancements more than the Xbox One. I heard it was about either 15% or 50%. It was a huge, I know it's a big gap, but I heard many differences in that, so I just wanted to make sure. That's what I believe. It's up to you what you still think about it. Also, I feel like PS4 is going to have more competitive games with that new Destiny game coming out. That could be a possibility on the circuit. It looks great. The multiplayer looks great, and it all depends on how it plays and how the fan base is and stuff like that. Now, let's get into the RAM and stuff like that. I'm not going to get all specky and really huge on it. I'm going to tell you, I know that they both run the same amount of RAM, so don't worry about RAM. They both have the same, pretty much everything about the two consoles are the same in specs. The specs are pretty much the same. The only difference is the two Kinect pieces that both consoles come with. Now, with both Kinect pieces, you have the PS4 has its Kinect piece, and then you have the Xbox One has the Kinect that it invented. It's Microsoft's trademark now with the Xbox. The difference between them is that the PS4 you can unplug, disconnect, and shut down. Pretty much is the same. It has 2 cameras instead of 1, and it's more like a light bar, a bar with 2 cameras in it than it is the Xbox Kinect with the laser, the camera eye, the stuff like that. So I mean, on that note, I believe that the Xbox is gonna beat it with the Kinect because Xbox has done it before. They know what to do about it. They know what to do with it, and they've just done it before and they know how to do it better. PS4, they could have picked it up. They could have done it just as well, but I believe Xbox beats them in that spec. Same RAM specs are pretty much the same. The difference with the Xbox One, though, is if you do get the Kinect, which you have to while purchasing the console, you cannot completely shut it down, which means it will always be on. So as soon as you sit down and you want to voice activate your game, you can do that at any time, which is a positive note of it. The negative note is that it's creepy. And what I mean by this is that people don't generally like to sit down in their living room knowing that a Kinect is on, knowing that they're being watched, and knowing that whatever they say can be interpreted to turn on the TV, turn on the Xbox, and stuff like that. Some people don't care. Some people don't mind. Other people just find it creepy, and other people have different opinions on it, like there's a government issue with it or something like that. And that's your decision, and that's your choice pretty much. I don't mind it. I don't care. I find it a little odd that it doesn't shut down and that your console is pretty much always on, stuff like that. But, you know, that's whatever. Now, going on to what it does for gaming-related quality. I already said the PS4 probably will have slightly better graphics, but it shouldn't be a huge deal. If you are willing to, you know, compensate and give graphics for, you know, game flow and how well the game looks and, like, plays and stuff like that, that could be a factor in it. Also, the thing about the Xbox One, though, is that it looks like it has a lot less exclusives than the PS4. PS4 has Destiny, which I'm still not sure if it's going to be on Xbox One as well. I know that it was really pushed on the PS4 reveal, but I'm not really sure about the Xbox. Xbox really has Forza, and then it has Halo. That's going to be good. That's going to be cool and stuff like that. And a couple exclusives for both. It depends on which ones you like that you can choose. There's Forza for Xbox. There's Forza. There's that's all I really know for Xbox. Watch Dogs is going to be on both. I know Destiny is going to be on both possibly. And then there's just some exclusives for both. I'm not 100% sure. Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out. If you're a big Kingdom Hearts fan like me, you'll be getting that. I'm definitely going to grab that. And yeah. So now moving on to what part is next? Oh, the entertainment part. I don't even have to go much into detail. Xbox One obviously beats it in entertainment. It's definitely based more on entertainment. More than just the fact that they have it voice activated and everything, but also they are partnered now with NFL, which means that if you want to watch a football game on the TV, it'll now be on the homepage if you like football, and you can just watch it right on your console, and you don't even have to, you know, worry about it. You can just probably walk up and be like Xbox NFL or the game, and it'll pop up. So that's really cool about that. And yeah, now going into some, you know, favored notes and stuff and specs and more, just back in general thought of what I think about it. By their E3 and reveal date, Xbox had really pushed the entertainment view of everything. They really pushed more, you know, this is entertainment, this is like, it can help you with this, it can help you with that. And they really pushed more on that it will help you live a fast lifestyle easier. And it didn't really focus a whole lot on, you know, gaming and a lot of game-related items. And that was a little bit of a worry to other people because of the fact of, you know, the whole point of making the console is for gaming-related purposes. And, you know, professional gamers and YouTubers make a living off this stuff, and they make a living playing video games. And they want a good console. They want a nice console that's going to be fun to play, have nice games, run smoothly with good graphics. And, I mean, this is a next-gen console. They've had 8 years to improve it and build it, and, you know, who knows, but, like, still, like, people had worries about that. PS4, not as much worry, but they were still wondering, because PS4 reveal came out before Xbox One. By the look of it, everyone was thinking, you know, who knows about the PS4. It looked good, it looked alright, but compared to the Xbox and what they've brought so far, they still weren't sure if they were going to get it. Then the Xbox One reveal came out, and by that time the Xbox One reveal came out, everyone kind of, you know, transferred over to PS4, and they all thought, you know, I'm kind of leaning towards PS4, they're kind of leaning towards PS4, like, everyone was leaning towards PS4 at that time, and that's what they wanted to get. But, you know, ever since E3 is, if you don't know what E3 is, it's a game event. It's kind of like Comic-Con, but it's like for games, and it shows early releases of the next generation stuff, as in Xbox One and PS4, early games, and early showcases to items that you might not usually find in store or anywhere. It's just kind of a big event to show you early items and stuff. It's really cool. I don't go, but I watch videos of it all the time. I watch reports and stuff like that, and I get information. By E3 representation, Xbox, they stepped it up and they showed more games, supposedly, according to the videos I watched. They did show more games. They showed more graphics. Still pushed entertainment, but they still pushed, the games and the graphics of it, and that was I thought that was cool. And when people came back from E3, they were saying, I was watching Nadeshot's video, and Nadeshot was saying he was leaning towards PS4 before E3, but then he heard about E3 and saw some videos, and then he decided, maybe he's possibly going to get both, and he's not sure. Even he's not sure. People aren't sure yet because the consoles are both good and bad in their both ways. It all depends on how you look at it. I can't find a weakness in the PS4. PS4, I mean, it's always been the lesser console known. Usually, it's not this generation. It didn't show much. For PS3, it showed a good thing, but not much. Now PS4, you're gonna have to pay for online entertainment, and by that I mean you're gonna have to pay for online services and stuff. So that's kind of a negative, but not a big deal. People are kind of used to it for Xbox. Have already done it. Also, with the PS4, what happens is now the controller has changed. So if you notice now, they made it a little bit bigger, but this still has an awkward shape to it. So people don't like that. It's a little weird. They're not really sure what they're gonna do about that. But it is what it is, and it's your preference if you like the controller or not, and such like that. The difference with the Xbox and the PS4 is that the Xbox has to be connected to Wi-Fi and internet within 24 hours every day, or else it will not play any games and is pretty much useless to gaming purposes. And by that I mean even single-player games, online games, any game you own, if you are not connected to a Wi-Fi service within 24 hours each day, you will not be able to play any single-player, multiplayer, or any game that works, not even a storyline. You will not be able to get online whatsoever. So it means you can be offline, but you will not be able to play games. So you can pretty much just watch TV or, watch TV shows. That's pretty much what you can do to the max, and that's all you can do. What I think about, which console is going to be better, again, preference, I don't generally know. I think they're both good. Do I know which one I'm going to get? No, I don't. Another thing is the PS4 is at a cheaper price than the Xbox One. It is being sold for $400, and the Xbox One is being sold for $500 with the Kinect system. So that's all I have to say, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys, really decide on which one you guys want to have and which one is better. Please comment, rate, subscribe on the video, and I will see you guys later. Thanks. Have a nice day.